Words cannot describe how good it feels to have that done. Good morning, beautiful people. All right, if you watched our last video, you'll remember what I was doing. We are sheeting this side of the roof. This is the other half of our roof. Once this is sheeted, we'll get the underlayment on, and then I can start putting on our roofing, which we've had to mow a couple times since it got here the other day. It's right there. It's all covered in grass now. I don't know if you could tell the color because of the way the reflection is, but there's a lot of people that have been going, what color are you putting on? It's like, it's not a mystery. It's that color right there. If you couldn't tell what color that was, you'll have to wait till we get it up. I didn't know it was a suspenseful thing to wonder what color we're doing. It's gonna match the rest of the house, all but that red roof. Today, we are sheeting. I don't think I could say too much more on that. We're sheeting, we're having fun. We got our roof up. We do have our roofing, but we will not be roofing today. We're gonna throw the underlayment up here, call it a day, I guess. I get up here, and I get involved, I start micromanaging, and then I take over. I really wanted to film unrolling this underlayment, and I'm like most of the way done with the first row, and they're like, hey, weren't you gonna film this? Like, yes. Don't roll it off the end.
Yeah, I thought I was a lot closer than I actually was.
Okay, now I need to set the camera down. All right, so he's just running the extra over so we don't have a sail. I'm actually gonna have to come in here and trim the ridge when we roof it. This is a vented ridge, so obviously we can't have the underlayment like that, but that's just how we're doing it right now. That way, I don't know, so it sheds water. I don't know how long it's going to be until I get to putting the metal on, given that it's a busy week. So to, you know, shed water a little bit easier, we just have the underlayment over the whole thing. There's still a little bit more to do up here, and I am building a gable over our front door with a little deck, so that has to be put on. It's kind of nice. Anything that needs to be cut off, it's easier to have all this up here now. You can always take off later. Ooh, I see a spot that didn't get staples. That's what I mean by sail. I'm gonna fix that right now. There you go. Nice big roof. Looks good, doesn't it?
Where else are we going, Chunkamanga? Chunkamanga. What other place are we going?
Can you wipe it out?
Yeah. He's got to get down first.
Oh my Brett.
Yeah, Brett.
Didn't really hurt my head. It hurt my back. Wait, land on your shoulder.
deal with the nails now. All right, that's it for today. Kind of looks like, as Brett said, kind of looks like a mobile home under a carport. And that's basically what we just built. There's gonna be a lot of trim work to make it to where it doesn't quite look like a mobile home under a carport, but we'll see. We'll do what we can do. Feels good to have it roofed. Like, I don't know how, words cannot describe how good it feels to have that done. I mean, we still got to put the metal on, but that'll come. That's coming. Is this the new and improved sewer pipe? Where'd you get those springs?
Those were off the metal rack. It was like a long spring.
I think it was a garage door spring.
No, it's too small to be a garage door spring. Does it work though? I see you turned some mortars.
It doesn't really work very well.
Let's see it. Fire's pretty good.
I didn't know you were making it work. Yeah, that's why we wanted bed springs in it. That's pretty cool. Good job.
Goodbye. Kind of seems like a shame to cut a 6x6 down to a 2x2, but honestly, and I do mean honestly, we could trim the posts off. Like, we're setting a beam on top, like we don't need anything to attach to. We could just attach our beam, sit it right on top of the post. I like the idea of tying the beam to something rather than it just sitting on top. It'll be fine. You know, they make all sorts of chintzy little metal brackets to do that, whereas you could just spend some time with a saw and notch your post. I like this better. It's something positive to attach to. I don't have any pressure treated for the lower portion of the deck. I have the material to start on the gable. I just don't have the material to start on the deck, and I'd kind of like to get the deck on there at the same time I start building the gable. Make things easy. All of this up here, that is not the deck. That was just to hold my post straight while we did all this. Kind of a makeshift scaffold, if you will. There you have it. It's a start. Got our posts planted. I'm looking forward to getting the deck on here. I know it really felt good to get those old rotten steps off. They were done when we put them on 5 years ago. They were off the back deck that was original when we bought this place. Deck, yeah, very loosely. It wasn't much of a deck. First Lowe's trip of the day, even though it's at the end of the day. I wanted to get as much of this done so I could make a list of everything I need. I'm kind of changing how I was going to build this deck, so it kind of changes the stuff I need, which it's a few brackets and stuff like that here and there. So, man, that is a grumpy baby in there. All right, catch you guys on the next one.